Boop.
Taylor
boop,
got an
boop,
8.
Boop. Okay. Shadow, tell me
Yes.
what happened last week.
We got into a battle, but before then, let me see. We don't need to go in detail about that. Okay, so we started off at the pub, and once we were done, there, getting ready for the day, breakfast, all that stuff, we went ahead and we caught up and made a game plan for the day. We went to the dock. Now, we had some ideas of how we were going to handle that. And we waited until we were in full view to decide, hey, maybe we shouldn't approach as a group, which I thought was a little funny timing. But so we disbanded, and it was just Xerix. He went up to distract the men at the door, and he ends up between him and Geldloth, they end up killing a man, and we stash that body. Then Xerix kills another man and throws him in the water. And so we're just killing people left and right. And we go inside, and there's a bunch of workers that don't look too hot. They're not doing too great. They don't really seem concerned that we're there. And we're moseying along, and we're looking for the head honcho because, well, we need proof, and we need to figure, you know, we need the head honcho, and we need someone to question or someone in charge. So we're searching, and Xerix, I believe it was him, found a map and shared it with us. Or was it Xerix that found the map? I think so.
I believe it was Xerix, yes.
Yeah, found a map, shared it with us, and it showed us the first and second floor. There was 3 levels, and so we needed to make it to the 3rd floor. We ended up going into the staff room, or I don't know, there was some killing some people or knocking them out before they went in there. There's me attempting to stab Bei-leigh, but I stopped when I realized it was her.
Oh, that's right. I was disguised.
Yes, because you're disguised. And then we went into the staff room and we finished disposing of most of them. Amanda, what's her character's name? I'm totally having a blonde moment. Let me look at her. Ayre. Why am I suddenly blanking on how to pronounce her name?
Ayre.
Ayre. Okay, so I was right. Ayre.
It's because we were talking about how to mispronounce words.
Okay.
Tara.
Yeah. Ayre tied up one of the men in the staff room and stashed him in a bathroom. I believe that was on the 1st floor. That might have been the 2nd floor. Nope, the 2nd floor was with the machinery. And I was all, Shadow was all, okay, the stairs are really close together. I'm just going to go from one to the other. And Xerix is like, ah! And he charges towards the men who are at the table overseeing the workers at the machines. And so we take, as a group minus me, we take care of the men on the 2nd floor. And
no, we didn't attack them.
2 of them, right? Bei-leigh,
there were only 2, but we didn't attack them.
Right, that's right. Bei-leigh charmed them and had them go with us upstairs to the 3rd floor, where there was a bunch of machinery, and she used the 2 charmed guys to help fight on our side. And we we're moving along, and there was some creatures with tentacles and such, and there was a couple of priests, and there was a lot going on up there. I think there was a priest who was trying to he was in the middle of casting something. It looked like he was sacrificing someone. There was bodies and blood and off to the side. There was a big, huge creature who had tentacles and kept grabbing us. And by the end of it, where are we? We enter large back room, flip over, enter break room, reach third floor, tentacles. Oh, and then I just start keeping track of me getting bludgeoned and that whole situation. Oh, and Xerix stabs me accidentally. I put that in quotes.
Xerix?
Oh yeah, you were held up by tentacles, and I rolled a 1.
Yeah. I was
You
like,
were helping.
yeah.
I
Like,
was.
he accidentally stabs me. I was like, right. And then the boss is paralyzed, and Bei-leigh was like, "Oh, you think I could use this wand? Do you think this will be helpful?" All cute Bei-leigh like, and we're like, yes. So she paralyzes the monster, and he drops. I'm assuming it's a he. Drops me and Ayre, who he previously had wrapped up in his tentacles, and I can't remember who attacked, but he dies. And then that's sort of where we left off, is at him dying, or at least that's where my notes left off, and I don't remember anymore.
Good notes.
Ayre healed us.
Oh yes, Ayre healed us. I don't think I'm all the way healed though. I think it only healed me. Oh wait, no, I am all the way healed. I didn't have that much damage. I did, but didn't. Okay. And that's a wrap.
Yay.
Okay. So I will go ahead and. Sorry, I was trying to make a potion map. To show you guys the potions, but
Okay.
not important.
Nope.
You have just slain the creature. And you are all dealing with your PTSDs. Be sure to check your madness if you have questions. What would you guys like to do?
We're back in the building.
So I'm guessing the I on the characters mean the madness. I still have bardic inspiration for a short time. And what is the skull? I think I put that there. You remember what that's for?
I don't remember what the skull
Was that the paralysis?
I thought you might have put that on there for the madness, but I had put the
Okay,
I
yeah, I think I did that.
for madness.
Well, Geldloth is gonna kind of look around and see if he's got anything on him.
Okay.
Any blood or anything gotten on him?
On the creature or on this dude or
on myself.
what bodies? Oh, on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some some splatter. Well, actually, yeah, you'd have like a little bits, but nothing too severe. You didn't get too much splash damage.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna clean him off.
Okay. You are busy cleaning yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to. I want to come check out this other room where I see these bodies.
Okay. Yeah, and this is actually a 10-foot wall. So it's not necessarily another room, but it's just another level of a floor. Go ahead. As you walk up the stairs, the smell of blood and rot, decay hits your nose. And you see this enormous vat that you're pretty sure the creature came out of, as there's little pools of goop on the floor. Is something that you have seen before. Written in blood around the edge. There is also a massive pile of bodies.
I'd like to check out the writing a little bit closer, just to see if anything, since it does look familiar, see if I can't try to read any of it.
Go ahead and roll a either history or let me see here. Arcana for me.
Do Arcana since it's magic.
You know you recognize this, but you can't quite remember where. But you're not able to read. This is not a language that you know.
Okay. No?
But the symbols themselves look very eerily familiar.
Okay, then I'm gonna come over and investigate the people, and any of them are still alive by chance.
As you approach the pile, flies are buzzing around
That's not
the
promising.
carcasses. You see that they're obviously in a state of decay. They are, they're all gone. They're all dead. They're all dead bodies.
Do they look like they're like the slave people?
What you see is that these seem to be a mix of all different sorts of bodies. There are some that are dressed in really nice clothes. There are a few bodies in here that have the same undergarments or the same leathers as some of the city watch. There are some people who are in rags. It seems to be an assortment of all different economic statuses of deceased people.
Were we gonna try to question the big boss guy?
Big boss guy's dead.
Yeah,
Oh, he
Big
died?
Boss. Yeah, you
Cool.
paralyzed him and we killed him. Okay,
I'm
not
gonna
me
talk
because
to
I was
Check out.
paralyzed.
My two charmers then and ask them, can you tell us exactly what these three different things that your product here, can you tell me about it that you're making? Tell me what they do and what they are.
They look at each other and they're like, "Oh, well, we don't really. I mean, we make drugs. We make Ginyak. I don't know how. Don't know the process, but it's pretty potent stuff.
What does
Very
it
popular.
do? So, okay, so there's three different colors I see. What does the red one do? It's kind of like blood. What does that one do when you sell that to people?
We don't actually sell that. The only one we sell is the white stuff.
Oh, what does that do with people?
It's drug.
Yeah, it's drug, but what does it make them feel good, or does it make them feel strong, or how does it make them feel?
Well, we've never tested the product on ourselves. I mean, that's rule number 1. You don't consume your product.
I see.
But
see.
We've heard that it just gives people a good time. They have a good time.
Okay, so
Very
it's kind
addictive, though.
like drinking a lot of alcohol, huh?
I think it's more like I don't know, like devil weed, but times like 1,000. You know, like you
Oh,
have
dear.
hallucinations, but they seem very real, and you kind of lose where you are. And
Oh. What's the yellow one? Do you know what they do with that one?
not really. No,
Oh.
we don't sell those.
Okay.
We only sell the white one. Maybe they're just byproduct left over from making the stuff. Honestly, we don't. We were never part of making it or the process. That was all. And they point to the body over here. I was like, that was all him, that guy.
Yeah. You know what? Since he's gone now, I think it'd be a good idea to make this equipment not work anymore. So you don't have these things. You don't need them anymore. Let's not have them, okay?
Okay.
Do you know how to turn all this equipment off or make it so it won't work anymore?
Well, you know, like if you smash stuff with a hammer, that works pretty well.
Cool. Do you have any hammers you could start smashing?
We might have some down in the shipping yard. We'll take a
Oh
look.
yeah. Okay. Thanks. You want to take care of that? That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Thank you guys. You're so awesome. Here, I'm gonna give each of them a gold piece. I just really enjoyed working with you. Thank you so much for helping us. I'm gonna give each of them a gold piece.
Okay. They take the gold piece and is like, wow. You know, we never really got paid this much with the other guy. It's
Well,
great.
you can work for me anytime. I think you're awesome. Thank you.
And they start heading downstairs.
To destroy. Okay, cool.
Well,
Oh.
I want to look at the other vat.
Okay. In this vat, you see that it has the same kind of liquid, but it is not stained in blood. But there is a large black tentacle at the bottom. And it appears to be slowly... Well, okay. Roll a nature or medicine for me.
Nature or medicine?
Okay, nice. You look closely. You narrow your vision to look at the tentacles, and you realize that it is slowly being disintegrated in whatever this liquid is. And that liquid is getting processed through this pipe here. Sucked up.
Do the other two look the same?
Yeah, you notice that this one also has a tentacle. It seems a little more disintegrated. It's much thinner than the other tentacle. And in this one, it seems like it's fresh, and there are many tentacles in there.
I want to look for like a emergency shut-off valve or like a drain or something.
You
Like
do see that
these
each...
things.
Yeah, you do see that
or-
there are valves here on each intake. There is also a valve here.
Okay. Let's see.
I'd like you to go ahead and roll an actually a investigation for me.
Investigation.
Okay. You get the sense that this pipe is leading to here, and these pipes here are going down and coming out on the bottom level here and here.
Okay. So this pipe is like stuff that's going into the vat?
Yes. Well, no. The vat is already full of stuff. You're not exactly sure how they fill the vat. This stuff is just getting sucked into. So it's
Oh, into the big pipe and then going.
yeah.
I see.
So it's in the vat, and then it goes into the pipe here, and then it does stuff, and it goes here, and then this
Okay.
goes down to the next level and goes through a big, weird, insane process over here.
I basically just want to turn all the wheelie things.
Okay.
So I'll start with these ones and then this one.
Okay. Can I have you roll a strength for me? Or athletics?
Sorry, I keep losing my character sheet to the background when I minimize it. Did you say athletics?
Yeah. Nice.
I
all right.
turned the fuck out of it.
Yeah, you are able to turn them off. And you are able to get this valve turned. And as you turn it, you feel like it is very stiff, and you're just using all of your strength to turn the wheel, and you finally just get a good power move going, and just and you hear the pumping, the running of fluid through this pipes slowly stop.
And then I want to see if there's like, is this a wrench?
It is a wrench.
Can I grab this wrench and I just want to like beat on this one until it is broken?
That works. All right. Go ahead and roll a another strength athletics for me. Nice. Yeah, you start. Are you hitting the valve? Like just trying to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You
that
hit
it won't
the
turn
valve.
anymore.
And you're basically just tightening it super tight so that it can't be opened again. And you can feel that, like, you're also like you're putting more effort into it to try and make it, and you even hit the edges of the bolt, the valve pipe, so that they're more smooth, and it'll be harder for anyone else to try and use it. Is anyone else doing anything?
I would like to search this person
Okay.
for stuff.
Roll an investigation for me. On this body, you find 180 silver pieces, 60 gold pieces, a smoking pipe. You find a gold coin that is minted, but it is not of a currency you have ever seen before. Can you also roll a percentile for me?
Okay. What was the object that wasn't a coin?
It's a coin. It's a coin that's minted.
You said
from
silver, gold,
pipe.
a gold coin, and one more thing.
A smoking pipe.
A smoking pipe. Okay.
Smoking's bad for you.
Oh.
93. They're some pretty good stuffs. You also find a ring on this body.
Does it have a nice ring to it?
You get the sense that this is no ordinary ring.
Is it a gold band? Does it have a jewel in it?
It does not have a jewel on it. It is a gold band, but it has a patina on it. And it has a thin turquoise inset in the ring that has the pattern of waves. Let's see if I can find a picture for you.
Okay. And then I guess I'll just like look at this machinery, and did the workers all evacuate, or are they still just hastily working during the noise of combat?
The slaves here are just kind of, they were busy cowering. Most of them, it seems to be the last one who just couldn't get away because there's, creatures all around, and that Leopleurodon was hanging out. That was weird.
It was a magical Leopleurodon.
Yeah.
Leopleurodon. Yeah. But that's what you go do, that he's just kind of cowering.
Okay.
fine.
I'll peer around the corner and say, "Hey, like, now would be a good time to take off. How long has it been since you had your lunch break?"
We don't get lunch breaks. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for taking care of that. That was cool. And he runs off. There's no blood on him. He's just like, go.
I'm gonna go, guys.
Get out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Well, should we blow this up?
I still have something I need to look for. I got mugged a couple days ago, and so I want to take care of that and see if my things are here. I have a feeling that this might be the place that they took them. So how would I go about doing that? It's probably on this floor, the second floor. I have no idea.
I don't know. So you guys
Muted.
see that there are these giant machines, and as Ayre goes and starts messing with stuff up here, you hear some of these machines just start making strange sounds of bubbles and gurgling, and you see that their liquid stops pumping through them.
Muted.
Is anyone else doing anything?
You are muted.
My bad. Is this guy, I remember tying him up, is he like unconscious or whatever?
He is, yes. He's
That the guy I knocked out?
Yeah, he's sleeping. Yeah, he's passed
I
out.
want to search these guys and the tables right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation for me on Joff's body.
Bleh.
All right. On Joff's body, you find. R.I.P. Joff. Oh no, he's still alive.
Still pick his pockets.
Yeah, we're still in his pockets. You find an empty flask. You find a list of local taverns. And you find 20 gold pieces. You also find well, no, never mind. That's it. That's what you find. With that 7.
Is the list of taverns just a list, or has he like crossed things off or checked things off or anything?
It appears to be a handwritten list. And it seems to be a list of taverns, and you recognize the Shoddy Shay is on there. You see that Klaus's tavern is on there, but it's been crossed off. And you see there are also a few Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep and other places on the mainland taverns that you have recognized that are on this list.
Okay.
I would like to go down to the second floor. Or,
Okay.
yeah, the next floor down.
Let me
Does it look like I'm clean?
move you. There you go. Does this place look clean?
No, does Geldloth feel like he's got everything?
Oh yeah,
Overall.
Geldloth is all cleaned. Yep, you
Okay.
cleaned yourself.
He's gonna check again.
For cleanliness?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation on yourself.
Like he knows where he just cleaned. And I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything there. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to clean it one more time. So he's gonna take another like 5 minutes and, you know, do himself a thorough cleaning, like one more time. You know, just make sure there's no stuff that's like staining his clothes or anything, or on his boots or anything.
Suppose we could bring this guy that we knocked out to the mayor and let him question him.
Is that a question for me, the DM, or is that
For the
what you're
group.
asking the party?
I was just asking the party, you know, we need to question this guy. Were we going to question this guy?
Alex, stop right there where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
I was planning to drag him back to the mayor.
Good job. I'll help you.
And I'm gonna pull out.
Your dudes can help us.
Well, they went to smash things, so They're on the bottom floor, smashing stuff.
Mm.
But if we run into them, maybe they'll help us. I told them I'd hire them.
Yeah, we should see what's on the tables here.
Mm-hmm.
When Bei-leigh asked the group like what we want to do with the man, if we want to take him back to the mayor, I'm gonna reach into my pocket or my bag and pull out my tarot deck and flip through and find the Hanged Man card and show them. Hold that up.
Oh. Oh, you think the mayor will kill him?
I mean,
And I'm just gonna shrug.
he deserves it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well-
But at
Alex.
least this way the mayor can make an example of him.
Mm-hmm.
I figure this might be a good spot for finding out inventory and whatnot.
Nice. Alex, Xerix, you come to these tables, and you know you didn't really explore this room very much. It just, you know, priorities. But you see that there is a these desks have drawers in them. And you go to open the drawers and you see that there's just kind of, you know, full of papers. There's like a pen drawer and then there's like filing cabinets on each side. You open each and there's not really much in there. There's like some papers. You find a bottle of whiskey. There's like some cigars. And you go to grab the bottle of whiskey. And as you lift it up, you hear a kick from this desk. It sounds like a mechanical sound coming from the desk.
Does the bottle have extra weight to it? Like, is it grabbing onto something, or is it like more of a pressurized, like it's holding something down?
It seems like it's holding something down. And by you lifting up that bottle, and the bottle is full, by the way. It's a completely full bottle of whiskey. By lifting up that bottle, you think you might have triggered some sort of mechanism that is in this desk.
Okay, then
Here, I'll draw a little.
I will look around to see if anything has changed since the last time I saw it. Desk.
Okay. So here's kind of what the desk looks like. The bottle of whiskey was in this drawer. Go ahead and roll another investigation for me.
Just normal?
With advantage.
Okay.
Okay. You examine the pressure plate that the bottle of whiskey. You take the bottle of whiskey out, and you press your hand down and try and apply as much weight as the whiskey did, and you hear another and you see this drawer over here slightly move.
Okay. With my hand on the trigger, I'm going to open that drawer.
Okay. You have your hand on the trigger and you open this drawer and it looks exactly how it did.
And I'll close it, take my hand off, and then open it again.
Okay. You close it, you take your hand off, you hear another and you open the drawer again and you see that a false panel has lowered down into this space. And you find a flask that looks very familiar, as well as your short sword, your rapier, and let's see, what else did you lose? Oh, you also find, what was it? You also find 70 gold in this
Oh.
drawer.
What about my precious?
Your flask?
Well, the new my precious, the orb.
Oh, your orb. You don't find the orb in this drawer. You just find those items.
Okay. Well, though it's not everything, Xerix is very happy about finding his lost possession. His childhood friend, I guess? I don't know.
His childhood friend?
The flask.
Has anyone searched the white squid?
No, nobody has searched that body.
After a third pass over myself, just to double check. I think I'm gonna search the body.
Okay. So on this body, you find. How are you searching this body? Because it doesn't have any clothes or pockets or anything like that.
Well, I guess if I was looking for like what I think that there were any kind of like hidden pouches or sacks or anything that things might, find their way into.
I guess explain to me how you're wanting to search this body.
I don't know, just looking for things that are interesting.
But it
Just
doesn't
kind of
have any
like
clothes or pockets. It's like a naked body.
I just want to like
Search its stomach.
Just look over it.
The
Yeah.
contents of its stomach might have something magical inside.
So, are you cutting it open?
Yeah. But first I'm gonna I guess sharpen my sword. But once or twice or maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times on the right side, and then 3 and 4, 5 times on the left side, and then maybe that kind of told the left side. So he's gonna do a couple more on the left, but then that means there's 2 more. So he's gonna do 2 more on the right side again, and then look at it and think it's probably good. But you can't be too sure. So he's gonna sharpen it a couple more times on the right side of the sword, and then a couple more times on the left side. And then he'll go up and I guess where the chest cavity is, look at it and try to open, I guess, do an autopsy.
Okay. I need you to roll a medicine or
Another
nature.
medicine.
Or nature on this dissection of this body.
Okay.
Okay. So you go and you start cutting this body, and you feel really, okay, yeah, I can do this. And then your hands start to shake. And you feel that you're just having a little harder time cutting this, even though you sharpened your blade, and made sure it was extra sharp as you could try and make it. But maybe it wasn't enough. you just feel like your sword is like dragging, and you're feeling concerned that it might dull the blade more if you cut. But you're able to cut a 2-foot opening in this creature.
I'm gonna wipe the blade off a few times. Because, you know, there might be stuff that you can't see. So, you know, once or maybe even twice isn't enough. So he'll clean it maybe 3 or 4 times. And then he'll sheath it, and then take it back out and look at it, and then sheath it again. But then where he might miss or something, so I'll take it back out, and then he'll put it back again. And then he'll open the
Okay.
see what he can see.
All right. You pull back the rubbery skin, and it is cold to the touch and slimy. Definitely gonna want some hand sanitizer after this. Maybe use some of that acid on your hands to clean them after this. But you pull back, and you see that it's like, yep, those are organs. It's a body. This is the inside of a body. But something shiny catches your eye in this body, in the corpse cavity. Do you reach your hand in?
Yes.
Okay. You reach your hand in, and you feel the heat from this recently deceased creature, which is just makes it a little more creepy. But you feel something hard and firm, and you feel a few hard things in this cavity. But you pull your hand out, and you see that you have found a sphere, a glass sphere.
Do I look like something I've ever seen before?
It does.
Oh, that's odd.
It looks very similar to something you might have seen in a house the day prior or a few days prior.
Does it look like it's... Does it look dirty? Like it's got any scuff marks or...
I mean, it's covered in blood.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's got
We're gonna-
chunks and some sort of, it's got, gross stuff on it.
Does it look like there's anything else inside, does it?
You know that you did feel a few other hard things in this body. Go ahead and roll an intelligence roll for me. Let's say insight or perception.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You get the sense that the pile of bodies next to the vat that the creature was in probably means that the creature was eating said bodies. So there might be a bunch of stuff in this creature. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. I think just... Well, I'll hold that with my left or my right hand, and then look and see inside. With the next thing, if I find anything else.
Okay. You put your hand back in. You feel something. It's like a claw machine. And you feel your fingers graze against something hard, and so you get your fingers through that. Feels like a ring of some sort. You pull it out, and you found a ring of iron keys.
Oh. Interesting. Um, hmm. They look like fancy keys or just plain Jane.
These keys. Hold on, let me get them. They don't look like they go to a house per se. But you see that there are on the key ring itself. There is an iron decoration of a bunch of different musical instruments.
Hmm. Um, well, that's interesting. Guess he'll try his luck one more time and just see if there's anything else. All these
Okay.
weird trinkets.
You go and you put your hand in, you feel around. Go ahead and roll another investigation for me, actually. Okay. So you have your hand in there and you're kind of digging around, and after taking, the glass sphere out, it's a little more difficult to find. Like, you feel like maybe you can feel some things. You can't tell, like, oh, maybe that's a bone. But you finally feel something that feels, hard, and it has like a interesting sensation of like moving sand. And you pull it out, and you find that it is a coin purse,
Oh,
a leather coin purse.
odd. I think the first thing I'll do is wipe off the orb. Several times.
Okay.
Probably because you can see all the way through it. Maybe 4, 5, 6. Who knows? And then put it in his adventuring bag. And then with the keys, he'll clean those off again. But they're just keys. They don't really hold any importance. They just so he'll just also put those in there. And then the coin purse he'll clean up. Assuming it's like a leather or some kind of fabric or what? Chainmail?
What you're wearing?
No,
Oh,
the coin purse.
the coin purse. So you're cleaning it off. You see that it is a very tough, water treated leather, which is probably why it survived in the stomach of this creature. And you see that it has initials on it. And the initials read MEML.
MEML.
Yeah, MEML.
Okay.
That's the crystal ball. So you should be able to see that in
Mm-hmm.
handouts.
That the letter kind of catches his attention. He doesn't immediately have any recognition to it, but he'll open it up and see what's inside.
The coin purse?
Yes.
You open it up, and you find that. Are you counting it by chance, or just opening it up to see what kind of coins?
Just to see what's in there.
Okay.
Right now.
You see that it is full of coins. And off first glance, it seems like this sack is only full of platinum coins.
Well, that can be shared with everyone else later because he'll look around and see if there's no one else here with him.
Okay.
And then also tuck that into his bag and follow the way with the last person to leave, whichever direction they went.
Okay. I believe everyone is over here, so. Is anyone else doing anything?
I want to look through what's on the tables here.
Whoa, did we lose someone? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. So you're looking on the tables on here? You see it on the
Yeah.
tables are just a list of seems like inventory, production. You see that there appears to be some sort of like steam levels, fluid levels. It seems like it's just kind of general upkeep on the equipment here. There's also a safety manual, very progressive, on how to use the equipment. And there is also a list of instructions on what to do if there's like a pipe blockage, or if the priest isn't here to handle the creature.
That could be handy. Maybe we could shut everything down using these instructions.
Mm-hmm. I want to take all of the papers. Is there anything else, like, besides paper on the table?
There are a few vials and jars and containers of some of the product. So there's a few different sizes of containers of the white stuff, the yellow stuff, and the red stuff. On these bottles, there are pieces of tape on the front of them, and it seems to be some sort of how strong the product is. There's like percentage numbers on them. You're not quite sure what those percentage numbers mean.
As Ayre is collecting the papers, she kind of sees something out of the corner of her eye, of the other, like, the corner of the table where there's some of the bottles, maybe. And makes kind of like a freaked out noise and takes the wrench and just starts smashing it into the stuff on the table.
Oh my.
Hold on. Somebody's messaging me.
And she'll just be like, "It's not safe here. We need to do what we can and get out. The sooner the better." And then
Okay.
she'll move to start like dragging this guy down the stairs to the
I'll
second
help.
level.
I'll help. You think we can shut everything down so we stop, or should we just burn it? I could blow it up as we leave.
I disabled the liquid coming from the vats. Perhaps we could give the instruction manuals and stuff to the mayor, and he can get some people to start dismantling everything.
Okay. Or maybe we ask the workers to do it if they don't run away.
Okay. Sorry. Text message. Okay.
So basically, I'm taking all of the paper stuff. with
Okay.
me.
So you gather all the papers. You're like, we can determine if they're important or not. And you shove them in your backpack. Are the rest of you doing anything on this floor?
I'm helping carry the guy back to the mayor.
Okay.
So leaving, taking him. Leaving.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me for that desk. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. So you see that there seems to be the same kind of setup, with the same number of drawers. But you open this drawer, and you see that this person must not have been as intelligent as the other desk in use, because there are literal buttons in this drawer that say bottom left drawer, top left drawer, bottom right drawer, top left drawer. You push the top right drawer, and this drawer pops out. And in it, you see that there are a few bottles of the large variety of the white stuff. The stuff that you know as the Ginyak. Okay. You press the next one, and you see that this is full of little glass jars of different kinds of something. You're not exactly sure what. You pick up one, and it's full of some sort of dried leaves. You pick up another. It's got a white powder in it. You pick up another, and there is some sort of blue crystal in it. Okay. A white powder, a crystal, and dried leaves. The next button you press is the top right, and this drawer pops out. And in this drawer, you find a box of candles. You find a signet ring that has a blue stone in it. And you find a sketchbook that is filled with talented drawings of nature and scenes, just really nice, wholesome scenes around Caer Caladir. You recognize some of the buildings in the pictures.
Alright, I'll take the ring.
Okay. And then you press the next button. And in the next button, you find... That's stupid. No, you don't find that. That's dumb. That's too dumb.
You're
All right.
getting these randomly generated. I thought they were predetermined.
Only 2 of the drawers were predetermined. The other 2 were mystery. Okay.
And I
in
know right away. What makes you know?
The mystery box could be anything. It could be predetermined.
right? The final drawer contains an interesting piece of paper. You see that it has gold foiling around the edges and big, really fanciful cursive. You see the word deed. Appears to be some sort of deed to a property. You find a vial of a liquid that is silver, but it doesn't behave like a normal liquid. It seems slow, and it is very reflective. And you also find a rock that has a very strange looking ruin on it.
All right. Well, gather those up and just stuff them in my bag. They aren't what I am looking for, so until the rest of the party comes down, I want to do my spirit focus thing.
Okay. I don't have voice mod on this computer, so it'll just be me.
Spooky.
Spooky.
And I would like to roll my. It was a D8, right? Bardic Inspiration? Bard, is that right?
Yes, a D8 is correct.
Thank you, Bard. D8. So 13. And I just want to sit in the chair and wait.
Okay. And what was this roll for? The speak with the dead roll for? You just want to speak to him, or?
Well, since I can't find the orb, I'm just like reaching out to the voice or the spirits in this warehouse to see if it will tell me where it is.
Okay. You sit in your chair and you focus your thoughts. You get into your meditative state, and you begin to hear the screams and gentle whispers of the spirits that just inhabit everywhere, as you know.
Yeah, go on.
And you hear a lot of them sound like whimpers, groans, and you hear, it's almost time to go to sleep. And you hear others that whisper, like, inventory's not full. Did I remember to pack that crate? I don't. It's the boxes are too tall. You hear all sorts of different kinds of whispers, which you gather must have been employees that passed away in this environment, or slaves that passed away in this environment. And you're just trying to think, like, tell me where the orb is. Is the orb around? And you finally hear a voice that says, but why would we... The orb in the water? Why? No! No! Oh! And then it goes back to more employee groans, thoughts of, panic and anxiety.
Okay.
The rest of you, are you all headed downstairs?
Yes. I'm following them as they carry this.
Bei-leigh and I are
Guy
dragging
down.
Jock down the stairs.
Yeah.
Don't move your token.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Stop. It is very difficult to get you guys to the next level if you keep moving around. All right. Here are to the next level. And what are you all doing?
Are we? Let's...
Taking this guy down, I guess. Is this the warehouse level?
This is the conveyor belt level.
Oh.
I would like... Is this where Xerix is? I was...
Yeah.
I would like to
So
explore this level
Can
as
you
you guys-
see?
more thoroughly.
I can't see him from
Let's
here.
play Where's Xerix?
Where is Siri?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see him from where I'm at.
I'm gonna call out, Xerix! Xerix! We're leaving!
Mom's waiting in the car. We gotta go.
Stop it! Quit playing around!
Okay.
Oh, I see him. I see him. He's over here behind these chests. At these tables. Let's go. We're leaving. We got the guy. We're going to take him to the mayor.
When they shout and take me out of my trance, I will say, "Who told you? I did nothing of the sort. Shut up!" And get up and angrily walk over here. And
Having a bad dream, dude.
shout at the workers at the conveyor belt. All right, everybody out! I don't want to hear
Everybody
anyone
out.
talking about me anymore. Just get out. No more voices. Leave.
Yeah. I'm going to go and say, oh, you people should all get out because we're going to blow this up. So, okay? So get out now. Bye.
All right, go. I'm starting the fire now.
We got to blow it all up. So you better go.
They all start
Bye-bye.
gathering up, and one of them was like, "All right, guys, you know the
I'm
drill.
going to stand here and wave at them all as they go by. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.
You can line
Bye-bye.
up,
No time to
Bye-bye.
organize. Just get the hell out.
Bye-bye.
but we'll get in trouble if we don't follow.
You'll
the
get in trouble
plan."
from me if you do.
Bye-bye. Thanks for slaving away. Bye-bye.
And they all start one
They're
by
very
one
organized.
heading out.
Marching out. Boy, you guys are really organized slaves. Good job on that. Okay, whoo, and they disappear. Well, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I think that was
Everybody
all of them.
out. All right. What have I got that I could do to blow some stuff up? Ooh.
Okay. You guys all heading back down to the next floor?
Yeah, should we probably blow this up first, or should we blow up the bottom floor and have it go up? Probably blow up the bottom floor, huh?
Let's blow it up on the outside. From the outside.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So you're all headed back downstairs
Mm-hmm.
to the next floor. Ah!
Alrighty.
Out. Oh my gosh, this map. Alright. There you go.
Up. Oh, there we are.
Where is it?
Upper left.
Aha.
Okie dokie.
All right. Go get the guy from the bathroom. I'll untie his legs, but tell him that if he tries to do any funny business, then I have no problems killing him like everyone else.
Go ahead and roll intimidation for me. Okay. He says like, yeah, okay, fine. Like,
And remind him of our deal. I'll like put in a good word for him with the mayor. And see if the mayor can find him a more respectable job.
I mean, so you're promising that I won't go to jail, like I won't go to prison, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, so basically, I want to tell the mayor, like, look, this guy really helped us out, so even though he's a bad guy, maybe you could, like, give him community service. He could work at the place I was talking about for a while. Basically, is what I'm gonna tell the mayor.
Okay. He's like, yeah, okay. I mean, you were pretty good at killing everyone else, so I believe you on that part. Just not so sure on the mayor part.
I'm sure Josh's unconscious body will help convince him.
Jeez, did you kill him?
No, he's alive, but I don't know if the mayor will keep it that way for long.
Oof, that's rough, buddy. Well, he was a good boss while it lasted. Yeah, okay. I won't cause trouble.
Right. I'll leave his hands tied for now, but I don't want to have to drag him around, so this way he can, like, walk in the middle of us where we can keep an eye on him.
Okay.
And I think we already searched this area, so...
Is this where we're going to blow everything up? We could set all these crates on fire. They're wood. Let's make sure there's no workers down here. Are there any workers left around when I'm running around looking?
I don't know. What do you see?
I'm gonna pull out the full card and I'm going to wave it in her face. And I'm gonna be making a cutting noise, cutting, like, with my hand across my neck, like, no, bad idea.
No calling out for people? I don't see anybody, though. Yoo-hoo, any workers in here? I should leave. Looks like they're all gone, you guys. I don't see any workers.
They're all right here. I don't know if they're
there they are.
here.
They are,
Oh,
yeah.
I see
So
some people.
as you guys,
Oh, they're my buddies.
As you guys,
guys.
show up over here, you see these two guys who had helped you in the fight upstairs are like, they're standing on the tallest crate rows here, and they're like, all right, we want everybody to start cracking these crates open and try and find the hammers. I'm sure there's one of them that's got the hammers in here. I know a lot of these have got products and stuff, but we gotta find those hammers. That's what the lady said. She didn't want us to get hammers.
Get the hammers. Yeah, and smash everything, okay? And go upstairs and smash all the equipment. It'll be fun. Try not to get hurt now, because we're going to blow this place up, okay?
Yeah, you heard what she said.
Maybe if we're gonna blow it up, then maybe we should just have them all evacuate.
As you say, like, if we're gonna blow this place up, the crowd gets quiet, and they're like, what? And like this person next to you says, like, what do you mean exactly?
Well,
what do you mean blowing up?
Yeah, we got to blow it all up eventually. If you can't smash it very good, we got to blow it up so they can't make any more drugs.
You all are free to go.
Yeah.
We're no longer slaves. We're still dragging Joff. I don't have control of his token, but obviously they'll see that we have captured him. And I'm just gonna be like, you're all free to go. If you would like some help finding employment, I'm going to speak to the mayor, and you can ask at the what's it called? City Hall? I don't know, what is it called here?
Oh, the Citadel.
Yeah, I just want to like direct them to the mayor's office if they would like some help finding a job, and then I can be like, look, mayor, we have all these people that need jobs, and you can have them help with the homeless shelter.
That is such a good idea. Yeah.
And they all kind of look and they're like, so we don't have to work here anymore? Or are we?
I'm the new manager. You're all fired. Get out.
Don't listen to
What?
Xerix.
We're
He's
fired.
just funny. He's just funny.
We
No,
found some
but-
people who work for even cheaper than slaves.
They all are like,
No,
you can't put us out of a job.
go
You know what?
see the mayor.
Let's go make. We're gonna go make signs.
We found some scabs. Fill in.
And they all start yelling and riling each other up, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna take this anymore." And they all start like, "We quit! You can't fire us!" And they all start going out.
Bye.
See, that was easy.
Well, they got out one way or the other.
Bei-leigh, you should have these two fine gentlemen help us with Joff.
Okay.
And
Hey guys, you want to help me with your boss? Let's take him up to the mayor because he never did pay you, and I thought that was really mean. Don't you?
yep. I'll promise them each some more gold so that when they regain their senses,
They can find gold in their pockets and realize that they were
they
actually
can,
just
well, no,
working.
they can be like, oh yeah, they're gonna give us gold, and there's no reason for us not to help them now that everything is blown up.
Yeah.
They don't have a source of income anymore, so they don't have to take
Yep.
orders.
Mm-hmm.
Is the DM there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Are you? And so you're offering this to Joff?
No, he's still unconscious. The two that are like,
Oh, the
Armed
two
or
that are still
whatever?
armed.
yeah. So basically, I'm gonna say the same thing about them to the mayor, but either way, like, we're gonna have them help us drag Joff to the mayor and pay them more gold.
Yeah. Let's go.
So that hopefully when they regain their senses, they don't attack us.
And they're like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, I mean, we were gonna do it because I thought we were friends, but so you don't want us to find the hammers, the creative hammers?
I don't think it's necessary
not for now.
at this
We're
point.
just gonna blow it up anyway. So thanks a lot. But hey, why don't you help us here and we'll go introduce you to the mayor and give you some more gold. Does that sound okay?
Guess if that's what you want us to do.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
She's like
and-
our retainers now.
There we go. That looks good. You should be able to move their tokens, by the way. The
Oh, the two guys?
I
think
can move
you
Joff
could
now.
move. Yeah, you
Cool.
should be able to move Joff.
Oh,
The other
okay.
guy just went outside with all the
All right.
people.
Oh,
Let me get rid
Is
of
that
him.
outside?
Oh well,
Yeah,
he was
this is
he was
outside.
supposed to stay with us.
Oh, you
Whoops.
wanted the net guy to stay with you?
Did he run away?
The
He ran away.
is that the guy that I tied up?
Yeah. The guy you tied
Yeah, I
up
wanted
ran
him
off
to
with.
stay with us.
He's hopping away.
Okay. It was like he went
I
out with
told
the
it- I-
crowd.
I told him not to escape, otherwise I would hunt him down. Basically.
Well, I guess you're gonna hold him down now.
There, very nice. You can control him, and these two guys will also just kind of hang out.
Okay. We're just gonna. Oh well, those
There.
two guys were gonna. Oh, I still have them linked. Those two guys were gonna drag Joff for us. So
Okay. So now you should be able to use them, and all players can move these two guys. I'll have all players be able to move
okay,
Joff as well.
I'm just gonna link them all together. Oh. All right. exit stage left.
Okay. So you want to go outside?
Yep.
Geldloth, you going outside too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Xerix would like to start flipping tables. Whatever's left on these tables,
Rah.
just like throw it all over the floor.
Okay. Move you around. Xerix, you're flipping tables. There, you're all moved to the outside
Flipping
map.
tables like you
But
lost
Xerix,
at
you're still
Monopoly.
in the building?
Yeah, just on my way out. I want to throw.
Okay. Yeah, you flip tables. You flip the table that has some of the remaining yellow potions on it. And they hit the floor and the bottles shatter and they start like just smoking and bubbling on the carpet, and you see they're starting to like destroy the wood. That's great. Good stuff. You flip tables. Good job.
It's the start of the 12-step program. Destroy the source.
Destroy the source so it can't tempt you. Woo! You guys are outside.
Great.
Let's
Off to the
see where
mayor.
I'm at here.
Were you guys doing anything to the building?
I thought Bei-leigh was gonna light things on fire.
I am. As soon as everybody's out. It's a big building, though. I wonder what I
guess
got. That
maybe just like light some things on fire that won't catch the whole building on fire.
Yeah, let me try
Because
that.
we don't want to start like a giant fire over the whole dock district.
I got to rest before I can cast any of my fire spells. I have Eldritch Blast, but that won't catch anything on fire.
All right, well, let's go see the mayor first then.
Okay, and we'll tell
Is
him
there
that
some
we
way
need to
we
catch
can
it on
like
fire.
lock this up?
I don't know.
There
Throw some
is
of these
a
barrels in front of the
keyhole,
door.
but you don't see any. I mean, you guys haven't found any keys.
Never saw any keys on anybody.
There a
We never got any
window?
keys inside.
They're starting to talk about keys. I'm gonna say that I found a set of keys.
Well, you want to see if it'll lock the door?
I guess. Sure. I'll take the keys out,
Okay.
and I will try them all one at a time.
Okay. You try all of them, and you're like, okay, this one doesn't work. This one's good. And then you get to the last one, and it slides in fine. And so you turn it, and you hear a pleasant click sound. You go and test the door to make sure it's locked, and then you put your key back in, and unlock it, and lock it again.
Yep.
And then double check to make sure it's locked. And then I assume all of you start to walk away towards, the main inside of the town. And then Geldloth quickly sprints back, and you hear just like him doing something to the door, just making sure it's locked again.
It's locked. It's locked.
You're gonna get to the mayor's house, and you're gonna be like, I don't think I locked that door.
I think you did.
We're gonna get there. It's gonna be like, did I leave the stove on? The meth stove.
Do you know how many times when I worked at Print Guys, I would go home, I would make it home, and I would be like, did I lock the door? Did I remember to close shop?
Yeah.
And I would drive
Did I
all
lock
the
the
way back.
door? The worst part is like,
Poor kid.
even if I left the door unlocked and I was there, occasionally somebody would just like try to open the door, even though the sign said we were closed and whatever else.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck are you in here? You know? All right. Do we make it to the mayor without incident?
Mayor.
You do, yes. Let's see, this is the tied up guy.
Okay.
2 tied up guys and 2 other thug guys.
Well, the one guy is only his hands tied, so when we get there and he hasn't run away, I'll undo his hands and I'll give him 10 gold for helping us.
So you all make your way. Going along. Get into the town, and as you head up the path, and you see at the entrance there's a large crowd of people in front of the citadel of Caer Caladir. And as you get closer, about 60 feet, you see that they are the employees or the recently freed slaves from the warehouse. And they have organized very quickly. They're all holding signs that say, like, raise the minimum wage, we demand chairs,
Yay! Good
and
for you.
we should be allowed to have
Chairs.
hour-long breaks.
Dang straight. Weekends. Oh, sorry.
Full-time benefits with healthcare.
I wanna ask them if they have a representative that would like to come with us to speak to the mayor
They
about
look,
jobs for them and stuff.
and they're like, we don't have a representative. Would you represent us? We haven't
Sure.
unionized yet, but we should be allowed to unionize. Like that guy, and they point at
I'm
Xerix.
sure
He
there's no
fired us,
rules against it.
and we should be allowed to unionize, to rile against him. How dare
Yeah.
he fire us?
That's right, I did fire you. Don't be talking behind my back about me.
Well, the mayor wanted that place closed down, but I'm going to speak to him and see if he can help you find other employment. That is,
okay.
better
It's better than
than
working
that.
for this
better
asshole.
than
And they
slavery. Yeah, exactly.
gesture towards Xerix.
Yeah, well, you
Worse.
shouldn't be able to have your job. You let a group of people just waltz in and take down their boss, and this new manager shows up, and you people
You're the worst
make me
manager
sick.
we've ever had, and we had a guy die in 2 hours on the
Yeah, that was
shift.
on your watch, too. You let that
can't
happen.
ignore us.
Okay, let's go inside.
You guys drag Xerix away as, like, it looks like the fight's gonna start to break out with these employees.
Let's go see the mayor.
Pulls out his daggers. He's like, yeah, what? Bring it on.
No,
I can take all of y'all.
guys
Xerix,
starts, like,
Xerix, you don't even want to have that kind of responsibility.
he starts, like,
All right.
doing, like, the whole lightsaber move with this makeshift sign. He's like, I'll hit you with this.
Are the other guys not? Have they stopped being charmed?
This lasts for an hour. Combat lasted like 2 minutes. If that.
And then we
No,
kind
it
of
was like
did
a
a
minute.
little investigating.
Like, combat lasted less than a minute. I would say that there's probably like 15 minutes left on them being charmed.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
gotta,
When
you
they wake
basically
up,
got-
they're going to find out they work for the mayor.
I-
So let me add it.
Yeah. But
They're
maybe
going to go
we
like,
should have,
wait a minute, what? What?
we should have them leave their weapons like outside,
Mhm.
just in case. But
Yeah.
and then once they have come to their senses, that's when I want to pay them, so they
Okay.
can be like, oh, okay, we're not gonna fight you.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that's-
I'm gonna start an actual real world timer.
we'll work.
It'll essentially be that however long you guys talk to the mayor and all this stuff and get whatever you're going to do done, that's how long you have charmed left for. So
Okay.
I'm starting the timer now.
All right.
Okay.
You all
I'm gonna-
walk in. You see. Oh my gosh.
After we talk to the mayor, can we take a break?
Yes. You
Okay.
see Yostin greet you all and says like, "Hello there. Wow, you all look a little rough for wear. Good day."
Except for Geldloth, who's already
Except for
cleaned
Geldloth.
himself.
Geldloth looks like phenomenal.
Mr. Mayor, you
Don't be
wouldn't
talking
believe it.
about that.
I'm
When
not
we
the
went
mayor.
into that,
Well, hold
Mr.
on.
Mayor.
Well,
Oh,
hold on. I am not
maybe.
the mayor.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you wanting to see the mayor?
Yes, sir. Please.
All right. Please wait just a moment.
He's the one that
We're
hired
busy
us.
trying to deal with the crowd outside. They just kind
Oh,
of showed up and started yelling. We're not
it's
sure
kind
what's
of part
going
of our thing here, so sorry about that.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sorry.
I wanna
Like the
while
ungrateful
while
slaves.
we're waiting, I'll tell him about the people that they just need jobs because they were slaves that were being made to make the drugs.
And
on.
I'm gonna talk to the two guys, my two charmed guys, real quick, and say, now remember, when we go in there, I'm gonna tell them that you were spies, and that you helped us, and that we found you in there, and that you helped us. Okay? Okay, guys? Because you did help us.
And so you, after a few minutes go by, Yostin leads you all into the mayor's office. Bei-leigh, you've basically finished your conversation when Yostin shows up and says, like, all right, the mayor will see you now. And these guys are like, so you want us to leave our weapons here? Or,
Please, yeah. Just leave them
Okay.
right here, guys. You don't need them inside.
okay. And they both start undoing their weapons. And you see that they both
We'll get
drop.
rid of them again when we leave.
Do you want us to take Joff's weapons off him too? And
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
okay.
He
Oh,
doesn't
what about
need them anymore.
what about Carl? You want us to take Carl's?
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay,
Who's Carl?
the guy that
Is
you
that the
attended.
third guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I undid his hands when we got there since he didn't try to escape or fight us or anything.
You
I
undid
gave
his
him 10
pants?
gold.
Yeah, so it'd be harder for him to run away.
So he won't want to run away. But he can leave his own weapon there too.
All right.
What are you laughing at?
Great.
So none of those four have weapons.
Oh yeah, they've all dropped their weapons. There's a big pile on the waiting bench of crossbows and heavy crossbows and rapiers and knives. And like, Mo, like Carl's like also removing stuff, and Mo's like, "Come on, Carl, you gotta drop it." And Carl's like, and takes off his boots and
These dudes have been
You
under a
changed,
counter
man.
spell the entire time, and we're just like, hey, they were spies. Like, we have no idea. They could be child predators that we just happened to charm, and we're just gonna vouch for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, yeah,
I mean,
they're hardcore criminals, and
they-
you're just giving them a chance.
they are guaranteed
Yeah.
drug dealers. We
They are guaranteed
absolutely
drug
know
dealers.
that.
But they're also
Right.
drug dealers that I just found out weren't paid worth shit.
And you all
We're reforming
That
them.
makes it even worse. It means they did it for free.
for the love of crime.
Did I tell you that Bei-leigh is a very good person who does evil all the time?
So you all walk into the mayor's office. There is 10 minutes left.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, you wouldn't believe what we found. Look at these two lovely gentlemen. We met them inside the drug ban, and they helped us. They helped us capture their boss and do all this stuff. It's Farrell and Joff, sir.
No, Joff's the bad guy.
Joff's the
Joff's
Mo.
the Joff's the
Farrell
boss.
and I can't see the name
Mo.
of the other one. Oh, Farrell and Mo.
So Joff, Mo,
Oh,
Kyle,
okay. Mo and Farrell, right?
Mo and Farrell. Yep.
Mo and Farrell. Yeah, yeah.
And the mayor's like, okay. Wait. So you went and took care of the drug den, then? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir,
And
but we
these are
didn't
the
blow it up.
crew.
And I'll grab Joff's hair and just like hold his head up. Like this is their leader.
Did anyone try and wake Joff, or because otherwise he's still out?
No, he's still out.
Okay. You hold him by his ponytail, and he's just like, limp body, just like, and his mouth is open, and there's like a little bit of drool coming out. The mayor just gives you a look of like, oh, all right, I see. So
I figured you could make an example of him
yes, that would be
to
ideal.
discourage others. These three were quite helpful. So perhaps you could give them some community service.
They were quite helpful,
Ah.
entirely on their own volition.
I mean, one of them.
Wait, are you saying that not all of them came here? Well, obviously, that gentleman that you're holding is passed out, but are you saying the other three didn't come here of their own volition?
I
That was
think they could be very, very helpful if you needed to, turn that, after we blow it up, of course, turn that, all the people that worked at that drug manufacturing plant, which it wasn't just a place that sold it, they also manufactured all those terrible things there. And I'm going to take out the 3 vials and show him what we found there. One
Hold
of
on,
each of the tiny
Just
vials.
slow down. Why?
The little girl was very persuasive and had the 3 men come here after she talked to them.
I talked to this one,
Specifics
the one
aren't
that told us
necessary.
where to find Joff.
Okay,
Poor-
so
poor
they're
mayor.
trustworthy then, is what you're saying, and I can
I
send
don't
them.
know. I don't think I'd let them get too far, but yeah, sure. I bet they're hard workers.
Oh, all right.
Pay them good money. They sure can shoot. Oh
Or-
my goodness
or
sakes.
decent money.
Yeah.
Okay. And he signals for Yostin to come in, and Yostin comes in, and he's like, "Fetch Victoria. I believe we'll need an escort here to handle these 3 willing gentlemen who apparently decided to repent for their erroneous ways."
Yes.
And Yostin goes off. He says, "So, hold on. Let's go back. Seems like you're rushing. I'm not sure what's." Anyways, vials, drug den. These are the crew. These are the men who are running the drug den. You said that they were manufacturing it there. Interesting. That's not what I. Anyway,
They were
Yes, there was
spooky
one
guys.
of the cultists was there, and it seemed like they were instrumental in the manufacturing of the drugs. Everyone aside from these and the slaves have been killed.
the cultists were there as well. That is foreboding. So then the
Yes,
cultists
there was-
were in charge of making the drugs or distributing it?
I
I'm
think
not
they
sure
were
if they
making
were-
it.
I'm not sure if they were in charge, but they were definitely involved.
Oh, didn't we find a piece of paper? Oh no. Yeah, we found a piece of paper with instructions.
A knock.
Oh yeah, I'll give him all the instructions to.
Okay. He grabs the papers and he looks, and a knock knocks on the door, and in walks Victoria. And Victoria's like, "You want to see me, sir? What's up? What you need?" And the mayor's like, "Ah, yes, Sergeant Victoria. I understand that these 3 gentlemen they'll need to be questioned, find out what information you hand, and these helpful group has advised that they should do community service. They have seen the error of their ways, and no longer wish to be criminals, but to be rejoined into society as functioning members."
I
If you
bet
could
they'd
speak
be
to it.
good in their guard.
Quite. And Victoria kind of looks at them, and then she looks at you all, and she's like, "You got to be kidding me. We're just letting criminals just get away with what they did?"
I say stab them. They
I mean,
tried to sell me drugs. I'm an
Oh, don't
upstanding citizen. I have my rights.
I have my rights.
I have my rights to
thing-
stab the people who try to sell me drugs.
Don't you
And
hurt
Rob-
Marilyn Moe. They helped us and kept me from getting killed.
Well, only because you charmed them. The rest have been.
Hold on. I'm sorry. What?
dispatched.
She's very persuasive. That's what I said before.
Okay.
I would want to remind Ayre that the little girl is very persuasive.
You charmed
I
them.
am.
Which ones are charmed? Are they currently charmed?
I'll point to the two.
Okay, you point to Mo and Farrell.
Uh-huh.
So they're currently charmed. How much more time is left on them?
much time?
Maybe 10 minutes.
So far
Maybe
it's
5
3 minutes
minutes?
50 seconds.
Yeah, a little
Is what's
bit.
left.
They're still a little bit. They're just a little bit charmed, but they're really nice and they helped us, and I don't think they'd be too mad.
I want everyone to roll a insight check on either the mayor or Victoria. It can be one or the other.
What the fuck? 11, 14, 11, 12, 16, 12.
I rolled mine on Victoria.
Okay. Let me know. So Ayre, what's your insight on
The mayor.
the mayor? Okay. Xerix. You can just get
No,
the sense
just
of like
no. I'm too focused on my anger with the people outside.
how dare they protest.
We haven't even
against
dealt
our
with that yet.
management.
I'm just like, where's my token?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just like on this couch sitting there, and I've got my daggers out and just like stabbing the air. Like, how dare they just talk against me?
I would feel like you would be
That's
looking out the
slander.
window.
You're just like, yeah, you're standing up and you're looking out the window down at them like Mr. Burns.
Ungrateful slaves and everything I've given them.
Shadow,
Yeah.
who's your insight on?
The mayor.
The mayor. Okay. Bei-leigh, who's your insight on?
I'm on the lady Victoria.
Okay. And Geldloth, who is your insight on?
Um,
Mayor or Victoria?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Both.
Can't do both. Has to be one or the other.
The mayor.
Okay. Bei-leigh
Mm-hmm.
on Victoria with your 18, you see her face harden as you finally come out being honest that the two men are charmed and they are still charmed and minutes are going by. And she immediately sprints toward the two and grabs both of them and slams both of them down onto their knees. And she is holding them by their necks and applying as much pressure as possible. Shadow, yours was on the mayor.
Yes.
Okay. The rest of you, well, obviously Xerix is looking out the window. Ayre, Geldloth, you guys are looking at the mayor, and you cannot get a read on him. He seems like he's not really changed his emotion upon this information, but Shadow, you see, you don't know how you can tell it, but you just get an intense feeling of pressure coming from the mayor. Like he is mad. That's the only way to describe it. You get a sense that you have done something and he is very upset about it. But facial wise, he has not moved a single piece of his face. There is no movement on his face, but you just get that sense from him. And Victoria yells at you, like, how could you bring them here when they're still charmed? They could have just, as soon as the spell ends, they could try and attack the mayor or any of us.
That's why they don't have any weapons. That's why they don't have any weapons anymore.
And that, the two men blink at the first confusion of getting hit, and then they get up and they're like, they try and get up and they're like, what's going on? Why are we here? Jeff, wake up, buddy! What's crap? Oh, what is this? You just wait. And they start like just swearing. And Victoria applies more pressure and just eventually gets them and their foreheads touching the ground. And she's got both of her knees on the lower legs of each of these guys, and she's trying to hold them back.
Down. Boys. Jeff, Mo, Farrell, look in your pocket. You each have a gold in there. We paid
Fucking look
you.
in my pocket, you bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that's true. But we paid you.
How
you
dare
start-
you?
That's
Yeah,
true.
sorry I charmed you. I did charm you, but then we paid you for working for us, and it was better money than you got before.
You just wait. You just wait until I get out. Like, I will hunt
Okay.
you down.
Well-
Mo is like, can't believe. Oh, gee. That was our retirement plan. We just destroyed it ourselves. And they are both furious and swearing.
Furious.
And Victoria gets up and grabs both of them, and she quickly pulls out some cuffs and cuffs both of them. And Victoria's like, I can't believe you guys. Like, why would you bring them here when they're still charmed? You should have at least cuffed them.
That was my first time I ever charmed anybody. I didn't know what happened after they woke up. So now I know.
And
Ruh-roh.
she looks at the mayor and she's like, is it okay if I take these guys down to the dungeons? And the mayor gives a nod, a quick nod.
Kinda mad.
And Victoria takes these two guys and
Bye,
goes out the
Mo.
door.
Bye,
And the
Farrell.
two guys are
Bye.
swearing and they're yelling down the hallway like, you just wait, Bei-leigh.
Bye-bye.
You just wait.
Okie dokie.
Wait until I get out of here.
Gee whiz, they were really mad. I didn't think they'd be so mad.
And the mayor looks at you and he says, I am grateful that you took care of the drug den. It seems that you might not have realized the predicament you brought with individuals who were under an influence and not in their right minds. Perhaps you've never done something like this,
Not me.
but I would like to request to please not to do that again.
Okie dokie.
He looks at Carl. Yeah, okay. And Carl has just been standing there quietly, just watching the whole thing go on. He even stepped aside when Victoria came and grabbed those two, like, you know, were still under charmed. And the mayor looks at Carl, and Carl just has this look of, I don't know what's happening, but I don't want to die. And the mayor says, is this one also under an influence?
No, he helped us of his own volition.
I see.
Obviously, it would be wise to keep tabs on him for a while, but I think he might be ready for a change.
He has behaved well, despite the ruckus that just occurred. What is your name, sir? Carl looks at the mayor and he's like, my name's Carl.
Oh!
Carl. Came from Waterdeep. Joff brought me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Whatever I know, I'll tell you. And the mayor says, I see. Perhaps you might be able to help myself and my advisors go over these notes on how your drug den worked. Carl's like, yeah, sure. Whatever you want. I will be good and behave and go through all the necessary thingies to re-enter. What'd you say? Society? Yeah, that. I'll do that. And the mayor turns to Ira and he says, "At least you brought one willingly, and he will be of much help and assistance.
Um,
Payment. Was there anything else you wanted to tell me about this drug
yes,
den?
there is also the matter of the slaves. Um, we felt that as slaves, they were less responsible. That is those gathered outside, and from what I can gather, it seems they just would like better jobs and a chance to live for themselves rather than as slaves.
Ah,
Um,
that's what that angry mob is. I was
yes, they don't seem violent. They just want better working conditions. I was thinking perhaps if you decided to go through with my idea of turning the cultist den into kind of a homeless transition housing area, perhaps they could help work there, or you could find better job placements for them.
Of course. Since you've taken care of the drug den, and I assume shut it down,
Yes, we
I'll
shut
put the
down the
keys.
vat on top
I'll put the keys on the desk.
oh, okay.
and locked it up. But you probably would like to send a team there to destroy everything. We didn't want to start a fire that burned down half the docks. So, but these documents explain how to adjust the machinery and for safety measures. So
Do you
perhaps someone
think?
could do that.
I see. Okay. Thank you for not just immediately blowing it up. I'm sure there was all sorts of unsavory substances in that building, and who knows what their explosive properties might have been, or contamination into the ocean. Heaven forbid.
But as far as we could tell, nobody left inside is alive.
Ah, well, I will send a team to go and investigate and then clean up the property as uh, procedurally as possible. I have taken, since you have taken out the drug den, and he looks at the keys and he says, "Were all of these to the drug den? Was it pretty secure?"
Well, I don't know.
Hello?
Didn't get an opportunity to check them all.
Oh,
Um,
Probably. Yeah,
I
now
mean,
you say it.
we locked it up when we left.
You're right. I better figure out what these other keys do, and I'll take that one off,
okay.
and I'll leave it on
He
his desk, and I'll keep the others.
okay. He says, but yes, if this one locks the main building, then that is all we need. Unless there was anything else that was locked, but
Not that we encountered.
I see. Interesting.
Mr. Mayor, we found a bunch of dead bodies in there that might have been like if there's people that are missing, or maybe there's people that maybe can't find somebody, they're looking for them. They might be in there. They might have been
There
taken
were
and killed in
also
there.
some guard uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That must have been what happened to our men who were checking out that location.
What happened to that woman?
They're on the top floor.
Okay. I will note that in the report, and when I have my team go and investigate, they will take a look. But yes, since you closed the drug den, or I guess drug manufacturer place,
Mm-hmm.
I have taken into account steps to clean up that cultist warehouse and turn it into a mediation housing for the druggies to get cleaned up, the ginheads. Since you've removed the product and ways of creating it, that will be a great place as we get our citizens cleaned up.
There is
and
still
on the mend.
product that needs to be destroyed. But we have removed the workers, obviously, and disabled the vats upstairs.
Okay. The mayor, when you handed him the keys,
Just so you know
Geldloth,
what you're getting into.
he had looked at them, and when you took them back, he said, I think I recognize some of the symbols on the keys. You might want to go check out the Wolf District here in Caer Caladir. Just an option. It might, those keys might belong to someone in that area, or maybe it opens a building. But the symbol looked really familiar.
Good idea.
Is there anything else that I need to know, or anything else that you've found in this establishment?
I was just thinking about something. I just thought, there sure was a lot of big wooden boxes like they ship things in on a boat. But you said there hasn't been any boats come in here in a long, long time, and the ships don't come through?
Yes,
how come
from
there
what we
was-
were reading in the notes and our investigation when you had investigated the abandoned home,
Yeah.
it seemed that the late Lord Ayre, the portmaster, was using that place to store his merchandise, but was falsifying his merchandise in the containers and must have been filling them up with these products instead.
Oh my goodness sakes. Okay.
But yes, ships have not come in for the last.
I think the only other thing that I can think of that might be of interest, there were piles of the drugs, but there were also two other substances. I'm not sure what they do, but it seems that the manufacturing of the drugs yielded these other substances as well, potentially.
Yeah,
You know how-
that's the yellow vial I gave you and the red vial I gave you.
I see.
They said those aren't drugs. I don't know what they are though. But they made that stuff too.
I will have some of the wizards in my company take a look at them. Perhaps we can find an alchemist to deal with them and see what they are.
Before we go, are there any instructions you would like me to give those outside that might disperse
Yes.
them?
Yes, please tell them to fuck off.
I'll have Yostin go out and talk to them, and we'll see if they'll be willing to be hired at the home. What should we
Wonderful.
call the home? I would like to give you the honor of naming the establishment. You have done such tremendous work here.
I will think about that and let you know
Flatter.
before we investigate the forest.
All right. Payment is in order. I can't remember. Did he tell you how much he was going to pay?
I don't remember.
$1 million.
Absolutely worthless on this island, but if that's what you want. Let me check my notes here. Nope, those are Curse of Strahd notes. Not those notes. Those don't help this situation.
Or do they?
I
You'll
don't see
find-
a note.
Strahd shows up and kills the mayor and says, "This is my town now. Roll for initiative." Bloopy doops. Yeah, I guess I didn't take notes on it.
I don't have anything.
Maybe he didn't say.
He just asked you to go do that if you'd be willing.
You've
And
worked
said
for
he'd pay
money
us, yeah.
before, now you work for free. Thanks for doing that.
Because
Bye
you got
now.
the 70 gold
No!
for
Worse conditions than the slave.
you got the 70 gold for each priest apprehended. You got all of that. Okay, cool. You go do this. All right. He snaps his fingers, has Yostin come in. He signals Carl to come take a seat. And Carl goes and sits politely next to Xerix in this couch. Taking the other side. And just kind of he's still kind of tied up, but he's just got his hands just resting in his lap, and he's just
He's not tied up. I untied his hands.
Oh, you untied him. He puts his
when we got here.
hands. He puts his hands on his knees, and just sits very like straight and tight. So he's not taking up a bunch of space. And you see Yostin come in, and the mayor says, could you go please get the reward for the drug den?" And Yostin says, like, "Oh wow, so they took care of that, huh? That's awesome. Good job, guys. You know how many people? I mean, never mind. Yeah, I'll go get that."
And
he
perhaps
quickly
some guards to take this
Joff
one
is
away
like
and lock him up.
Joff's body is like just kind of on the floor. Are you still holding his head?
No, he's just kind of like slumped against something or something, I guess.
Yeah, he's like slumped against your chair that you're sitting in. Still just passed out. And Justin's like, "Yeah, I think I'll probably go get a medic for him. Get him checked out. Make sure he doesn't have brain damage and nothing." Wait,
Yeah,
that's not
I
his
mean,
accent. Yostin says, like, "Yes, I'll go get a medic and take care of him. Be right back." He
well,
hops
I mean, he also okay.
out.
I'll turn to the mayor and be like, he also should probably be locked up and executed once you get what you can out of him, since
Aw.
he was the leader.
Yeah, he kind of was, wasn't he?
I want everyone to roll
I mean, I'll leave the decision up to you, but
I want everyone to roll a let's see here. A d20 for me.
Okay.
later.
Okay, Geldloth. With that natural
I
20,
clicked.
I need you to roll percentile. Are you
Jeez.
cheating right now?
Holy cow!
Oh my god!
Holy cow!
All right, I need you to roll another percentile and let me know what you get.
Oh man,
One less.
almost
69.
69. I demand a recount. 68.
2 max rolls and he demands a recount.
68. Okay.
All the mail-in voting.
That was falsified. I can't give you that. Oh my god. That no.
Okay, you don't give it to me, but tell me what it was.
It was adamantium armor.
Well, you
Well, I
can't
would-
give it to him, but he
He
wouldn't be able to use
demands-
it.
Yeah, you just carry it around and show it to people.
Oh my god. Let me see what this is.
There. How about 28?
A 28.
Yeah.
I don't think my unarmored defense would work very well with adamantine armor.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't even know if there's anyone. You're a paladin, right? You can wear heavy?
I can, but I don't.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
be right back.
yeah, I can, but I don't, basically.
You'd be like the fucking
Um,
guardian from Thor 1.
Okay. So interesting.
Interesting.
Yostin comes in and he has a small decorative chest. And he places it on the table in front of the mayor. The mayor stands up and he says, here is your reward for taking care of the drug den. And not only did you bring back the boss alive, but you also made sure to let us know you didn't damage too much. I mean, there's lots of things that I understand that could have gone wrong. And I think this is an appropriate reward. And he opens his desk drawer and pulls out a small red velvet sack and places it in front of the chest. And he passes it to all of you. What do you guys do? He pushes it towards the group, towards in front of Ayre, who's sitting in that front chair.
I think Where am I?
I think you're standing behind Ayre. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. I guess I grab the purse and divvy it up the money.
Is
Okay.
it money?
And
In
then-
the money, in the chest, is 1,000 gold coins.
Wow.
So everybody would get 200,
I was gonna say,
right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Is it a nice chest?
It is a very
Like,
nice chest.
What would you generally put in it? It's just a chest for putting gold in.
I mean, yeah, it's
Baby Jones's heart.
How
Yeah.
big is it?
Open it.
Is he
Open
giving it to us?
Yeah, he
Yes.
says you're welcome to take the chest. I assume just not everyone has a bag on them, so
Here.
here, take the chest. It's
What's
a nice
in the
looking chest.
chest?
It's money.
Oh.
And then there's the small red velvet bag, and the red velvet bag is about the same size as the chest. The chest is about the size of I would say it's probably about the size of like a 24 pack of soda, like a case of soda.
Okay.
And the small red velvet bag is slightly smaller than that, but not by much.
Well, I would take the small the velvet bag
Okay.
and just say thank you for your thank you for your generosity.
Yeah. Do
And-
you open the bag?
Yeah.
No, not here.
Okay.
I would just.
So
leave
all the
it at-
money was in
Yeah,
the
I
chest.
just-
Okay.
I thought that it was a small bag that had the money in it. That's why I said I was
That's what
going
I
to
thought
divvy up
too.
the money, and then I figured we could take everything back and take a look.
Okay.
Um,
So the
Geldloth-
money was in the chest.
yeah,
So
Okay.
but
Yeah,
I
quick
divvied
question.
it up.
For my notes. Quick question for my notes because I had to step away. Who gave the chest? Who offered the chest and the velvet bag to
Alfred.
Alfred? Okay.
What?
I
no,
don't
the
know.
mayor. The mayor offered
The
the chest and the
mayor.
bag.
I was talking about his butler brought in the chest.
Yastin?
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Yostin brought in the chest, and the mayor pulled out a red velvet bag
From his desk.
from his desk and placed it in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you guys divvy up the money, and he says, I've already given you your passes to the forest. Just show that to any of the guards or patrolmen, and they will let you through. I do recommend that you stock up on supplies. I don't know what the condition of any villages out there are. I know that there's a lot of farmland, but not a lot of merchants. You might want to be prepared for camping in the wild, as it were.
Okay.
Good to know.
On behalf of Caer Caladir and the Alaran Isle, I thank you all for the work that you have done these last few days. I would say that you all deserve a long rest and a little bit of free time, but I know that this is not over. You've made the city safer, but I don't know how much longer that will last until we find out what these cultists are doing and their end goal is. But you are always welcome here in Caer Caladir. And he gives you all a small metal badge. And it just signifies that you are honored patrons of Caer Caladir and honored individuals of the mayor and the citadel of Caer Caladir. Just basically means that like you can show that to anyone. Maybe you'll get a discount. It just means you're an honorable person and you are a person with renown.
Sweet.
Yay.
And he says, I believe Carl and I have a long talk to go through. If there's anything else you need, please let Yostin know. Yostin will be sure to talk to the group. The mob outside, and Yostin's like, yep, I will take care of that right now, actually.
He's very ostentatious.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Carl. Bye.
I wanna go with him to talk to them since they were like, you can talk to them for us. But also I wanna ask the mayor if I have permission to give some of my reward to Carl since he helped us.
Of course, it's your money, it's your reward.
Cool.
That is awfully generous of you, but it's your money. I don't tell you what to do with it.
I mean, he did tell us where to find jobs. I'll give. I already gave him 10, but I'll give him another 20. That's like 10% of mine.
Boy,
It's not a lot,
rich
but
man. Yeah.
well,
Carl's
he seems like he's on the up and up.
Okay.
Yep, this will definitely keep me out of crime.
Yep.
No more crime for me.
And Yostin leads you all out.
Oh, is he still? I want to heal him for the rest.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how much he has left. I only healed him for like 5 when we first captured him. So I'll just like, I don't know, lay on hands him for another 10, I guess.
So it was his full hit points.
I just didn't want him to die.
So his full hit points were 32, and he is at 8.
Okay, so I'll give him another 10.
Okay.
And he has plenty of gold. He can get whatever they need to take care of himself.
Yeah, he'll get some medical help. And Yostin leads you all outside. And then Yostin goes and talks to the crowd, and you're all within earshot if you want to go talk to the crowd as well.
I want to go stand with him.
Okay. And as you guys approach, the crowd dies down on their chanting, and they're chanting about like being oppressed and they have their rights, and build a wall, but there's already a wall around the town, so they're like, let's just add more wall. Just they've obviously gone off the rails. And Yalson's like, attention everyone. Newly free men and ladies, I may have your attention. It has come to our understanding that you are all recently unemployed, and that cannot be. You seem like worthy citizens of Caer Caladir, so the mayor has taken it upon himself to boost the economy and create a job fair. One of the places being a new in-way home for the lesser and the unfortunate and the recovering. Yes, thank you. We will have this this job fair tomorrow. He kind of looks at you, Ayre. He's like, yeah, right, tomorrow.
Well, not at him.
He was like, so if you would all arrive at the docks district, at the job fair tomorrow morning, first thing, you can sign up for newly acquired jobs. We have also decided to allow you all to unionize at your new establishment if you go through the hiring process. Each employee will receive fair compensation. There is chances for becoming a manager and moving up in the organization. And there is also a 401k retirement plan and full health and dental benefits.
Oh,
What about-
this is progressive.
Person raises his hand in the back.
What about
and he's
inflation?
like-
Oh,
he's
now
like,
we're gonna have inflation.
What about
No,
vision?
you listen.
And he's like, yes,
What about
and
matching?
vision.
Dental.
Do you match contributions? It's very important to me. What's the percentage? If it's not higher than 5%, I'm gonna write again anyway.
No, it'll be 6%.
That sounds perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at the job fair. The new first annual Caer Caladir job fair in the Docks district.
Why? How often do you think we're gonna be unemployed?
Hopefully, this will be the first and the last job fair.
I mean,
That's more like it.
the people coming through the house might need it.
Yes, and as soon
So,
as the boats get back
Hopefully
open,
not you again, but
and as soon as the ships, then there'll be even more jobs and more places, so you're not just stuck at a job that you don't like. We want to make sure that you're happy and healthy wherever you work. And if the place that you work at is not for you, then you have the availability and the opportunity to find something better.
There's always slavery. You can always go back to slavery.
No slavery.
No.
No slave.
Slavery is
the
too
mayor
good for them.
The mayor is currently working on legislation to ban slavery in Caer Caladir, and with severe repercussions for those who try to bring slaves or employ slaves without fair representation and compensation.
Now we really know this is a fantasy game. All right, are we taking a break?
the crowd disperses. Hello?
Hello.
We loser.
What are you on about?
Well, she doesn't look like she's muted.
But she's gonna disconnect and reconnect in just a few minutes. Just
Oh.
you wait and watch it happen. You know it's going to. It's really kind of weird hearing myself twice. It's really messing me up.
It's the megaphone that you have in the crowd.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It only happens though when she stops talking.
Okay.
Oh, she muted. Gotta get myself some more tea. You guys want any? It's unfortunate. Cassie, how are the burger people?
They're good, although I probably won't see them for a while. Last Sunday I started keto,
Hmm.
and I'm working on that in transitioning.
Hey, hold it. There it is. Right there. You see it?
Here she comes back. Okay.
Here she comes. It's America.